I'm going to make sure that I'm blurry. I don't know why I'm so blurry. I need to fix my monitor thing because I think it got fogged over or something. Who is Claude? We know it's Claude because all of her stuff rhymes with Claude. So if you're not sure how to pronounce her name, it's Claude Racine, formerly Beachbody, currently Scientology and fat shaming wonderkin. So content warning, everything. Content warning, body shaming, content warning, I think gender things as well. I'm not going to claim to know all the things. I'm still learning, but it doesn't sound inclusive and kind from what I heard. There's going to be a lot of yelling. A lot. I've also blurred out her F words. So if she's going like, I blank something, it's going to be a blank because 126 F words is a lot for me, you know? She's so toxic. It's wild how many people follow and listen to her. Yep. Indeed. So what I've done is I removed the pauses. I removed the F words. I removed some filler words. That's the kind of like cutting up that you're going to see on my end. We're not going to get... She's already done 11 episodes of her podcast. I think we're only going to get through like 1 or 2. All 5 are in here, and I've put chapters in so that when I go back and edit the chapters after the stream, you can just go watch episode 1 or episode 2 or however many episodes we get through. Why do we do this? Because uncovering unethical and harmful behavior is what I like to do on my channel. I'm having a hard time looking at the camera because I feel like self-conscious today, so I'm like doing my best. Wow, this is a lot. That's a lot. My dad says to guys on construction crews who use the F-bombs overly much, get a bigger vocabulary. That would have been fun to just overlay her F words with like constructive words. And I can say this to myself. I could find a different word than like or or and because I definitely have a lot of those filler words. Nomadic loner, hero, Mindy Lou, and Melissa. Oh, Melissa, I found 2 books from this author, and they are targeting people in the Christian sphere, but in a super dangerous way. It is basically shaming people for being single, and being single, and she wants them to get married to an opposite sex partner. It's so bad. It's so bad. Jessica, yes. Here, I'll tell you. I won't gatekeep. I just paused the trial that I was watching, Emily Baker. It's wild. That's why I pushed it the first time and I was like, thumbs down or what's up? Have the day you deserve. You know what? I will ask for it. If you haven't licked the stream already, I'd love for you to like the stream. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe. We have a lot of fun here. We get into a lot of trouble here on the internet, and we're not a-holes. We're just snarky a little bit. We like to go on squirrel trails, and if you like that, this is the channel for you. Flippity flop. Okay, what is her name? Her name is... This is an author. This is a public figure. Jacqueline Dorman. Books are Married in 12 Months or Less and Last Year Single. Yeah. I mean, I'm an asshole, but I own it. I mean, assholes are welcome, but Jessica, you're not an asshole. Like, I mean, you're not like a destructive asshole in the chat, okay? Yeah, are you ready to meet your spirit mate? She says she's a speaker, a coach, a matchmaker, author, and creator of the 2 books I said. Yes. So we're going to do that stream. But today we're going to look at Claude. Claude. Incorrect. Okay, here we go. Here's this. And we're going to share this instead. So close. I was so close. Pretty close. This is 6 thumbs down. Polka will never die. I was gonna say Polka will never die, MFers, but like that's okay. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it till at least 13 minutes into the stream. Okay, Chelsea. What's up? Here we go. Specifically, if we're gonna be clear about this, Claude has non-scientific data about the human body that she continues to push on people, and I know that because it continues to be debunked by registered dietitians, which I am not, but I'm a person, and I can say, you know what? This is fuckery. And the amount of hate she has for the body of people who she mostly speaks to a woman audience, and by that she means a specifically who she determines biologically female at birth audience, and she thinks that it is disgusting to be fat. She thinks that the body positivity movement is absolute fuckery. She can have those opinions. I can also speak up and say you shouldn't be giving your money to someone who's continuing to push the idea that you should be disgusted by the body you're in. I don't believe that. So that's how we're going to react to it. Here we go.
Moms who put themselves last, who take care of everybody else first, who put themselves in the back seat, who say they do anything for their kids. I would die for my kids, but choose to stay fat and unhealthy. You're the most selfish moms on the planet.
No, Claude. No. I don't think that she just says this to get views. I think she actually believes this. And I'm getting a pop filter for my mic because I'm sick of myself having bad audio. This is her audio, uncleaned up. I didn't fix it. We're gonna suffer.
What's up, everybody? I'm Claude Racine. Welcome to the Claude Code, where I suffocate the bullshit. Today, we're talking...
You also suffocate critical thinking, but like, continue on, Claude. And guess what? I am a commentary channel. I'm a pause champ. I'm going to pause it and react to it. If that's not for you, that's okay. There's short videos out there on the internet. There's an abundance. We're here for the long haul. And yeah, I'm going to press pause a lot. Yeah, the trigger warning, Claude. What's up? 8 thumbs downers. Let's go.
About something that is very dear to my heart. I became a mom 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, and went through severe postpartum depression and anxiety, suicidal ideation.
Apologies, mental health as well. She's also going to say that if you are have mental health struggles like I do, it's my fault. That if you have any, it's going to be your fault. So this may not be the stream for many of y'all, and that's okay. Take care of yourself. Pop out. She's going to be awful. Yeah, I say it's awful because psychologists have debunked this shit. Not me. And I can say, I've read this. There are studies that have proven that it's not a decision that you're making in your head to make yourself depressed. Science that can be repeated and tested proves that.
for over a year. And during that time, I did not take care of me at all. I didn't give a fuck about me. I didn't wash my face. I barely brushed my teeth. I was barely doing the minimum. All my focus was obviously on taking care of my son Nova and making sure that he stayed alive and he was fed and he slept when he was supposed to. I did not do anything for myself. And
Okay. Hope you get is your birthday cake for you? If so, happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is.
10 months after having him, I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's. I had gained 35 pounds and I was.
You hear the you can hear it on my older videos. It's because I didn't have a pop filter. I didn't know what I was doing with my audio. I have to get one for this. She should get that for that mic. That mic, the blue, whatever the Yeti that she has, needs to be further away for her or she needs to put a windscreen on it. Hey, Perry. She's comparing two extremes. There's a middle ground. And that's the case with a lot of new mothers. The infant stage is hard. I'm not a mom. I know it was hard on my mom. Man, maybe I shouldn't have reacted to this. No, I should have. I can be emotional and have commentary about Claude and be someone trying to stand up to what she's saying.
In the worst place of my life. I had hit rock bottom. Now, with that said, what kind of mom do you think I was during that time?
I think you were a mom that's keeping your kid alive. Oh, great. Good for you. That's good. That's freaking good.
A really, really crappy one. And no matter how much I tried to do for Nova and no matter how much he napped at the right times and ate the right foods and, whatever, my presence in his life was not what he deserved. I had run myself into the ground. I was not present. I was gone.
For the love of God.
And here's the thing. If you don't take care of yourself, Mama, over time, this is what's going to happen. You're going to run yourself into the ground. You can't be there for anybody. You can't do anything for your kids if you are overweight, miserable, don't have any.
Those two are not necessarily tied together. You can be quote unquote overweight by societal standards and you can have good markers and you can be extremely happy. And you can be a good parent. You are appreciated, DC. My son is 12 weeks old. And I have PPD and PTSD from my birth experience. I really appreciate you speaking out on people like this. I hope that you continue to heal and figure out life after your experience. I'm glad you're here. Flippity flop, Claude. What? My dad's like having a very intense conversation because he was watching the trial too. Oh my God. I'm just checking on something because I don't understand if YouTube is having a moment or if there's like a bunch of Claude haters here. I'm just double checking. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of Claude haters. Love that. Well, good to know it's for real. Let's go.
Energy. If you feel like shit about yourself, you're vibrating at such a low frequency, and trust me, I have been there, which is why I can speak on this, that you cannot possibly be a good mom. And I am so sick and tired of moms talking this mad shit about I'll do anything for my kids. I'll die for my kids. You're literally showing your kids how to die because you're killing yourself.
And parents will. Good parents will do whatever they can to protect their kids. You're an incredible parent, Karina. So does she think that dieting and exercise and losing weight cures PPD? Yes, she does. She says it in podcast number 5, I think. She says all the things She says all the things that you think she's going to say. Oh, I love that y'all are encouraging each other in the chat. That's nice. Yes, Heather, overweight does not equal miserable.
Doing that. Stop dying for your kids and start living for them. In doing everything for everybody else, it is being so selfish because you're not taking care of the person that is most important in your life. And if you're not well, you're
part of what she's saying, I get, and part of what she's saying is fluffery. Can someone let me know, or Jessica, can you let me know if I need to lower my my audio? Because I can turn her down or I can turn myself down. It's all in my mind the way diabetes is all in someone's pancreas.
your kids are for sure not going to be well. So it is important to take those attention units that you have on taking care of everybody else and making sure everyone else is okay. And did I do everything for my kids the way I was supposed to?
Okay.
Turn those attention units back on you, because you can't live a life like that. You're not going to be worth anything to your children if you keep doing that. If you already haven't just completely lost yourself. The point in having children, what I realized, was not that you lose yourself or you lose your old self. It's that they literally are the most epic form of self-development. They push you to become someone you don't even know exists.
But I'm taking this literally, and I that could be wrong. Uh-oh. Lynn is still watching the trial, and I'm missing something about Rhonda. Oh, God. Their kids aren't just there so that you can be a better person. Like, they're not... It's like this whole twisty religion thing about, like... Or even these cult mindsets about, oh, you need to find your person so that you can be your highest form of self, or you need to have a kid so you can be your highest form of self. Like, no. If you're lucky enough to be a parent, it's not just to, like, have them be some type of object for you to, like, gain in life. Sorry, I'm crying. I'm not going to be... I know it's not fun to be surprised if someone's crying. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm emotional about the topic, and it still needs to be talked about. And I'm not going to wait for somebody else to talk about it who's better at not crying on the internet.
But you have to let them. You have to take care of you so that you can take care of them. And I think that the value of being a mom or being a woman has been for so long. How many people can you take care of? And the more people you're taking care of, the more valuable of a woman you are. And I say that the more valuable you are, right? What increases your value is by how valuable you are to yourself, which therefore makes you valuable to everyone else around you.
No.
And that takes attention on self. That
I don't think it matters. It is nice to feel that you are valued by other people, but it doesn't matter. You don't increase your own value to be more valuable to other people. Unless you're a narcissistic parent, then your kids are just an extension of you. That... I think that she's missing the nuance, and it's like a situation that calls for like a screwdriver, and she brought a sledgehammer. And not only did we not put together the piece of furniture correctly, we have completely ruined the furniture. I think it's nice to feel like you're valued by people, but it's not. You don't just feel like you're valuable and no one else is around, and then therefore when you feel valuable to yourself when no one else is around, then other people can see you as valuable. I still see that as somewhat transactional and not true. Like, you're not seeing your true self-worth in a healthy way. But I'm not just a person who disagrees with Claude.
Takes self-care, that takes self-love, that takes self-respect, and you got to build that. And if you're just waking up every day with no goals, no intention for you, you are being the worst mom, because your kids don't give a about you wanting to, you being okay dying for them, or, you know what, my mom would die for me. They don't give up that you would die for them. Your kids want you to live for them. Your kids want.
No, when my parents came and defended us when something happened at school, knowing like that you had a parent who gave a shit about you was meaningful. That wasn't a life and death situation, but that does say something to a kid.
You to get better for them. They want you to be able to go play with them, hang out with them, have energy like they do to go do all the shit they want to do with you. They want to spend time with you. They want to laugh with you, be happy with you. They want to make you laugh. And if you're sitting there fat, lazy, unhealthy, tired, no energy because your cup has runneth over, you are worthless to them. The most selfless thing you can do is work on self. If you're waiting for permission for somebody to tell you, mama, that it is okay to take time for yourself, here it is. It is okay to take time for yourself. Not only is it okay,
she's sprinkling in ideas that are healthy along with the ideas that are really toxic and harmful. And when people don't necessarily are still discovering their path to like mental health and physical, whatever, what they decide is right for them, they're going to run into Claude. They're going to connect with the ideas that are generally accepted, and then they're going to attach to these really unhealthy ideas, in my opinion. Yeah, she keeps starting on something that could be good advice and then immediately 180ing and attributing it to weight. Yep. I've heard all this before. She's recycling a lot of rhetoric, just bitchier to get attention. Yeah, and I think she actually believes what she's spewing. God. I was also with a narcissist for 3 years, and that alone took my mental health over the edge. I'm sorry.
Is imperative to those children's lives, to your life. So set some goals for you. Set some time out every day for you to fill your cup so that you can fill their cup, so that you can be present and actually enjoy your children and not feel like they are a burden, that they are just tiring you out. If you took care of you, you wouldn't feel like that. And the moment that switch flipped for me, a little over a year after I had Nova, when I was like, wait, I need to wash my face. I need to put a little makeup on and take care of myself. You
don't ever need to wear makeup if you don't want to. If you want to, that's incredible. That's great. If you don't want to, that's great too. Okay.
To make time to go to the gym. So many women are like, well, I feel bad. Shouldn't I be spending that time with my kids? No, you need to be spending that time getting you well.
Yes.
Making sure you stay well. getting you healthy so that you can be healthy, stay healthy, and show your kids how to live.
How is there no post-production on this audio? And no, I couldn't speed it up because I can't figure out how to get the tingy little metallic sound out of there when I speed it up and I keep the audio pitch the same. I have to like go through a tutorial on how to like audio edit better, but I think she gets better eventually, but this is her first podcast and I can say some things because mine were bad. I mean, I'm uploading my old stuff now, and I'm like, hey, you know what? This is trash. We got to suffer together, but if you want to enjoy it in under an hour, like, let's go. But she's been doing this for a long time, so I'm surprised that this is her podcast, and this is the way it's produced. I mean, Erin Bees has the same microphone, and her audio doesn't sound like trash. So, and she's in Riverside, which is specifically for audiophiles. So, like audiophiles meaning people who care about sound, and like she could have done this in StreamYard or Zoom.
If you just are putting yourself aside and
yeah, essentially what Neffy just said, if you're wondering what the hell's going on. Neffy said, comfy kitchen, Linda, women are bad mothers if they're overweight or mentally ill. Hey, Natalie, thanks so much for 7 months.
You're not taking care of self. You're showing your kids how to not take care of themselves. Your kids are watching your every move. And if you don't show them by actions, through your actions, what taking care of yourself means. You can't say like, take care of yourself when you don't.
Yeah, she's in Riverside. If you don't know, if you're like looking to do a podcast and you have money doing it, Riverside is probably, if you're doing lots of interviews, Riverside is one of the best. You can also record locally and then sync everything up, but it's a pain in the butt a little bit to do that. I mean, there's some automations now, but Riverside is great for that. And she's in Riverside, the free version, because she can't take the logo off. But still, I don't know how the audio sounds like this at all. Hey, Mercedes.
You can't say respect yourself when you don't respect yourself. You can't tell them to have self-love and love who they are just the way they are when you don't love yourself. Show them how to live. Stop showing them how to.
Okay, I'm going to read a super chat about a Andy Sweb, thank you so much for the super chat. So content warning, dog attack. So I'm not going to put it on screen. So if you just want to mute me, you can. But Andy's Web said, okay, so my mom and I don't have the best relationship, but when I was young, my sister was attacked by a German Shepherd down the street from our house. I think there's a second one coming in. That's wild. Oh my God, Andy's Web just sent a $50 super chat. My mom came running barefoot across the sticker-infested lawn without being able to see us and nothing on her to help us. She would die for us. That mattered to us as kids. Not that our mom is overweight, but that she'd defend us when needed. And some, like, I'm not trying to make excuses for parents, and like, sometimes parents are trying to overcome shit that they experienced when they were growing up, and sometimes they're awful people. And like, I love that Andy said that though, because there's a sometimes nuance to it that you might not have the best relationship and your parent would still defend you. Hi, Anna. I don't even know what to say. I'm just starting off emotional. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Money to deal with this nasty narrative. Andy's Web, what soundbite would you like? Well, because I think we need a soundbite to break this up. I have the world's most complicated relationship with my mom. It can be hard. For sure. How are you, Hannah? I know people who are overweight but still go play, etc. This is wrong. Yes, Cindy. Also, I hope you're doing okay. I think I want to change the title font.
Die. And you have the permission now to set some time out every day for
any soundbite I'm good with. Okay. Let's see. We'll just start off with this one.
You lewd, crude, rude, bag of pre-chewed food, dude.
Not you. This is for Claude. This is from Hook. Oh, I'm missing that one.
Boil dripping, beef fart sniffing, bubble butt.
The insults in Hook are just the wildest. I think we'll just do that soundbite whenever she says something that's inherently wrong. Here you go. Here we go.
Are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
Can y'all hear that? Whoops. Hold on.
Are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
Good spider, bad spider. Mark yourself saved after listening to this podcast. Thank you for 6 months. Holy crap. Oh, we should do moving on up.
Well, we're moving on up to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
I remember being shocked listening to the insult on Hook. I remember when Robin Williams, or as Peter Pan, was trying to get into the insults, and he was like math tutor. He's like gynecologist, and he was just like trying to come up with names because he wasn't gonna say something bad. Hook still slaps all these years later. Yep. Yep. Mental illness doesn't determine virtue. Yes, Neffy. Okay, have a good time at the gym. Don't mess with me, kid. I'm a lawyer. I need to have that for the lawyers in the chat when they say something awesome.
yourself so that you can be there for them. Be selfless and take care of you. Your children want you to get better. They want you to be healthy. They want you to be happy. They want to see you smile and love yourself. We were at the park yesterday, and there was this little 2-year-old girl there, and I wanted to take a picture of her and Nova. She's 2. Nova's my son. So I take a picture. She goes,
can I just give y'all some of my stuff that I've learned? I'm not saying after listening to so many hours of my own audio, it's just like, okay, this is a dynamic mic. It means you have to be closer. What she's using, the Yeti, is a condenser mic, meaning it's going to pick up every sound around you, so the sensitivity can be put way, way, way down. And that is why we're hearing all of the things and how she's when she's speaking. So if you get a mic, just know like this one is better when you're this close. You can move it further away when you have a cloud booster because it'll give it more power. The mic she has here is a Yeti, and it's completely different. So just know that if you're making a podcast or making a video. And no, I don't know why she's taking pictures of people's children.
that's not a good picture. Where the f- do you think she heard that? From her mom, who, by the way, was obese. And so was her dad. And she's heard from them, and probably her mom, oh, that's not a good picture. Your kids hear and see everything you are doing. They feel everything you feel. So
why don't you talk about the tools, or be able to say, like, if you can, have your kids in therapy or change the way you're speaking or change how they're speaking to themselves instead of just making the statement, oh, they're obese. They're awful people. Excuse me? She didn't say they're awful people. The undertone of what she's saying communicates something. Your tone of voice communicates something, whether you actually said it or not, in my opinion. Dude, I say that because I can look really derpy in pictures and that's just my face. It has nothing to do with my body. So she was in Beachbody for the longest time. And I think from what Gen B and Amy have said, her husband was associated with it. She's now doing this thing where she works with people and she tells them to lose weight and their mindset and blah, 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 blah. Hey, Aaron. What? Oh my God. This is delightful. We've got a bunch of haters from Claude on. I was being sarcastic because they're saying raid from Aaron. Hey, Ro, thank you so much. Let's go. Let's play the Welcome to Illyria so everyone knows what they're getting into.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome, Raiders.
We're content warning Claude. She hates fat people. She hates fat moms especially. She uses it to get people so that she can get them skinny. She's a former multi-level marketer in Beachbody, and she will make you feel a certain way, so hop out if you need to. Sure, Paris. Yep. Yes. Also, trigger warning ableism. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She has a new podcast. This is her podcast. This is the first one. And we're breaking this up into chapters. So we'll divide it up in the contents or the description, and then we'll be able to watch. They're only about 10 minutes a piece. I feel like she's her own trigger warning. Lindsay, you are correct.
For sake, quit thinking that you don't matter, that you don't need time to yourself, that you don't need to focus on your health, that you don't need to take care of yourself. Stop it. You're the most important person in your life.
Can I also just, I'm not perfect. If you're going to make a sign and it's the title of your podcast, maybe capitalize the C, but that's just me. It looks like it's the Claude Cafe, but it's not. It's the Claude Code. It's MLM, so trigger warning, all the MLM-y things. Yes.
Take care of you. That is the most selfless thing you can do, mama, is grow and grow.
Yep, same, Natalie. Well, mostly healthy.
And grow and keep getting better for those kids and keep showing them better habits, better discipline. Show them what a good life looks like.
What about how we treat others? What about kindness? What about critical thinking? What about being able to discern between actions and being able to say, there's legal things and there's moral things, and talk about the differences in moral things, and like we don't harm others, or we don't other people, or how do we look at a situation and remember the humanity in others and the humanity in ourselves? What about teaching them something like that? As well as, hey, if we have something, let's take care of it if we can. And I know that is assuming that, I'm saying that because she's living in a home. I know not everyone is housed.
Being happy looks like.
What does being happy look like? Because it can look a lot of different ways, Claude. You don't think people can be happy if they don't look like you, but people absolutely can be happy. I have the same autoimmune disease she has. I'm glad she says she's healed herself. But it's not that easy for everyone. How about teaching them not to judge others based on their weight? How about we encourage others to love themselves as they are right now? And people can be skinny and depressed. Also, happy doesn't mean you don't have bad days. Hi, Kate. I'm good. I'm just a weepy willow. As a mother who has been shamed, I cannot stand mom shaming. This is far from uplifting. She missed the point and buried it. Yep. I just want my kids to not be assholes. That's kind of my entire parenting philosophy. Is this the no one wants to be the fat mom lady? Yes, except she's also going to be talking about mental health. She is doing this to push people into signing up for her coaching course. She used to be in Beachbody, and her husband used to be in Beachbody, I think, too. And she has Hashimoto's, Harper. Do you know how I know that I'm happy? I'm not out here in the streets just calling people I don't know fat. Yep. I saw a random personal trainer giving her crap for it. I love that. Gen B goes hard for Claude. Well, Claude and Amber, the entire Amber, Jen, Cheryl, Amy have had many run-ins and have been blocked by Claude because they've tried to speak out. I've commented too, but I don't think I'm blocked yet. Maybe I am. Imagine her coaching someone privately. You pay for the privilege of it. You get yelled at for sure. Thanks, Brandy Lee.
Show them. Don't just tell them. You guys.
Can y'all all thank Erin that she doesn't set up her mic like this, because just appreciate how good Erin's sound is on her stream. Because it could be like this and it's not. Give Erin all the hype. Holy crap.
Thank you so much for tuning in today.
Episode 1 down. Gaga! We did it. We did it.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Claude Code. If you don't follow me, go to Instagram at Glow Up with Claude. And if you found any value, if this motivated you at all, if this inspired you at all, if this resonated with you at all, please hit the subscribe button and share with your friends. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.
I'm trying to make these little scenes now to cut up the deal so that if people want to be able to skip through, they can. I'm trying to think about y'all more when I stream. So Erin is amazing and we love her and she is my absolute queen, says Brandy Lee. Brandy Lee, don't make me play Careless Whisper Kazoo, okay? Because I'm tempted to right now, but I don't have the good Careless Whisper and then you'd leave. So I only have the kazoos. Thank you. I researched on how to set this mic up and I still don't know what I'm doing. I mean, you figured something out because you could sound like Claude and you don't. So it's incredible. Go pet one of your dogs.
I swear men these days come
this is trigger warning, I think. I'm not sure. Can someone tell me what this... Here we go. Hold on.
equipped with tits, vaginas, and are replacing one mommy with another mommy. Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Claude Racine, host of the Claude Code, where...
Sorry, whatever she did... No, she put these up. She didn't correct them. So
I suffocate...
Transphobia. Okay, I just got confused. I was like, what are we... I wasn't quite sure what it exactly was, but... Yeah.
The bullshit. And today we're talking about men of 2023. And something that I have noticed recently is that they are just letting the woman do everything and not showing up. Now, there's two parts to this, because there's the men who, yes, are not helping out with the kids, who are going to bed whenever they want to go to bed, waking up whenever they want to wake up, asking their female partners for money to pay rent in their 40s, driving their girlfriends' cars. What is happening? I am at a loss.
Oh yeah, I took out all of her F words, so this is a slightly calmer version of Claude. I had to remove like 126 F words out of the file, so that's over 5 episodes.
I think that mothers kept their sons on the tit for way too long.
None of your damn business, Claude. None of your business. None of your business? Also, how can you stand up in some kind of way to talk about, and I don't even know if she talks about empowering people that she works with, because she obviously has an idea of what women are supposed to do and then what men are supposed to do. So it feels like it's contending with, it's not contending. Oh my God, Ray Higdon has seeped into my soul. It's at war. Those two ideas are at war with one another. Misogyny much. Yep. What if we are willing to share a car? We only need one. Lindsay? Yes. Yes.
And I say this all the time. It's like there's this thing between moms and sons and the way that they just do everything for them and they worry about them and they keep them.
Brandy Lee. The logic, her logic doesn't logic. Claude's doesn't. Oh my God. My dad is retired now and is a very happy house husband. He loves it and his wife loves it. Let's go. I love that. I think, here's the thing. I know some people are like, oh, they're doing this for attention. They're doing this so they can get online and spread their message out more. I think she actually strongly believes this. And 2, it still needs to be counteracted in some kind of way. I don't think I'm the right person for it. I just know that, or I think that I can add some nuance and empathy to the conversation. And I hope that somebody can watch this and realize they don't have to be talked to or treated like this or have her ideology shoved down their throat to learn, if they want to, how to be healthier or have a better relationship with themselves or have a better self-image or anything like that. We have a different household, 2 gay men, married couple, but if I made enough money, then I wouldn't mind my husband being a house husband. He seems happier that way, but okay. Correct, Hannah. This is actually a theory in human development that has been debunked. Tag me in. You absolutely do have those things, because if I reacted to this, I'd be jumping out of my chair. You know, she seems to have such a painfully narrow view of what's acceptable or allowed in the world, and it can only differ slightly from what she does. I think that's a really articulate way of putting this situation. Hold on, I missed something from Jen. Oh no, Jen. I'm sorry. I'm glad you have a good support system. She is using Freud's theories, which everyone has recognized as bullshit.
under this little umbrella and they protect them and they do everything for them and they feel sorry for them and then they help them way too much, just keeping them right here on the tit. And then when they are...
Wait, like the sons, or are we breastfeeding somebody else? I'm confused. Are we still breastfeeding people? I mean, who are we breastfeeding now? I'm confused. I'm distracted.
Unleashed.
Oh, you're good, Jen. We're not an MLM here, so we can all have a reasonable conversation in the chat.
Set free into the wild. They don't know how to be men. And then they just...
What does that mean to you, Claude? What does that mean? Because from my understanding, the human race is dynamic and complex. And being a man doesn't look like one specific thing, but it obviously means something to you.
Need another woman to step in and be mommy and do everything for them. Laundry, dishes, cook, take care of the kids. And there's the woman not taking care of herself, doing everything, paying rent,
Hi, Callie.
Like paying the bills, making the bed, doing the laundry. Like, what the is happening? And actually, I have a couple of clients who are going through this right now. Now, here's the other side to this is women are allowing it. And women are creating more men like this. And it's not enough to just be like, well, I love him. I love him. Am I a bad person? Is it all about money? I
think that you're missing the conversation about power imbalances. There's sometimes, not always, but sometimes there's physical power imbalances, because I'm assuming that in her conversations, it's always going to be is it heteronormative or heterosexual? Like a heteronormative relationship, a guy and a girl. And what she means is that someone who was, y'all know what I mean. What she's talking about are those two people. I just lost my train of thought. God, I hate this medicine I'm on. It is 2024, but there's still people who are very focused on this conversation. Freud said that through the mouth, the infant makes contact with the first object of what? Libido. This has been debunked though, right? He has been debunked for shit for obvious reasons. Allegedly, she has had and helped over 250 people. Allegedly, according to her website. She was a Beachbody coach, an independent contractor for a long time. She might be a certified personal trainer, but I'd have to ask Jen B what she is. So she was high up in Beachbody. Then she went to I think she went to Bellamy. She went to another multi-level marketing company. Now she's doing the 𝐔𝐒𝐄 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐍 code and helping people, basically saying, be disciplined and you'll lose weight. She tells them what to eat and all this stuff. Yes, for sure. Oh my god, we need that soundbite. We should have played our
Horatio Gold.
Oh, not that one.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Hun.
It's more of the Hun mentality, so I'm not trying to name call, but I need to do the be the man that Melissa's singing to us in the chat. Oh my god, Lindsay! Thank you so much. We have to play this song. It's our welcome to members song. Thank you.
Horatio Gold. Headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
I think she was coached by Wes Watson. He is terrible. Oh. We got ourselves a Gwen Shamblin 2.0 then. Yep. Yep. I love that, Kate.
No, is it all about money? Is he doing anything else for you? Like, you guys, ladies, we cannot accept this out of our men today. If this is happening to you, where a man is just not pulling up, where he is driving your car, I don't care for what reason.
What if you only have one car? I'm confused. We had one car when for a chunk of time when my spouse was in law school. I was working and he was studying and working, and then he got hit by someone, and then we ended up just having one car for a long time. So, well, okay. Some people live with great like public transportation, which we don't have here in Texas. How does this rant have anything to do with her coaching? This is so weird. I think she's trying to communicate the mindset of the type of people that she wants to work with, which obviously isn't live chat here. And if it's you and you're watching and lurking, there are ethical, licensed professionals, registered dietitians, certified personal trainers who respect you and can have a conversation like you are a person, not a disgusting thing that has to, quote unquote, shed the weight before you're worthy of being talked to. That's the energy I'm feeling from Claude. You could say you're feeling that, DC, because you're fat. Okay. I have opinions about this and I can still communicate them. Did someone tell her no because they make financial decisions with their partner and she got mad? I bet so, Aaron. Oh my God. My husband and I literally share all the housework and such. I did more when our kids were very young because he was working long and grueling hours. Yep. I work from home. Husband can take the train to work. It's a privilege to be a one-car family for sure. Natasha. Seems so familiar. Yep.
Where he is just sleeping in until whatever time and then going to work out and then going to do whatever he wants while you're at home taking care of the kids through the night. During the day, you don't get to work out. You're busting your ass with your business and he's calling you asking for rent money. What in the actual all is going on? Women, we cannot allow that kind of behavior. And men, What are you doing? We are not your mom. Ladies, we are not our partner's mothers. We are not here to...
I mean, I would say it's a partnership. Again, there sometimes can be a power dynamic. There can be a cultural difference. There can be so many different things. Does that make not treating someone with respect correct? No, I'm just saying that there's context, there's culture, there's things that are adding information to a situation where maybe the power differential is there. Maybe there is someone with more power than somebody else and the other person feels like they don't have as big of a voice. Should that change? It has continued to change throughout time as we grow and evolve as a society. And we do that by having conversations and bringing attention to fuckery. I mean, she has a vague point here, but she is getting the reasoning all wrong. Sure. Every couple has different dynamics. If two people discuss it and agree that one person takes care of more housework, it's okay because they decided together. Yes.
Other them. We are not here to breastfeed them to make sure that they're okay. Yes, women are here to nurture.
I mean, I would say it's a partnership. Again, there's sometimes can be a power dynamic. There can be a cultural difference. There can be so many different things. Does that make not not treating someone with respect correct? No, I'm just saying that there's context, there's culture, there's things that are adding information to a situation where maybe the power differential is there. Maybe there is someone with more power than somebody else and the other person feels like they don't have as big of a voice. Should that change? It has continued to change throughout time as we grow and evolve as a society. And we do that by having conversations and bringing attention to fuckery. I mean, she has a vague point here, but she is getting the reasoning all wrong. Sure. Every couple has different dynamics. If two people discuss it and agree that one person takes care of more housework, it's okay because they decided together. Yes. Oh, women. Excuse me? I like how she's making general statements about women and then she is making specific statements about men. It's odd to me.
But I'm going to nurture a man who shows the up. And if I'm making all the money, well, then he better be going to get groceries, massaging my feet. My bed better be made.
Transactional relationship? Huh? Sounds like she's projecting. Yep. Nurture, but not too much. It seems like it better be 50-50 when it seems like in a partnership, you give 100 and 100. And that's just my opinion. And not everybody can. I mean, and again, 100 is relative. It's what you can do sometimes. And sometimes the other partner picks up the slack because the other partner ends up getting something chronic or it's just imbalanced like workload because of like what they can do at the time. And Chantel, this is such a good point. There is a difference between letting yourself get taken advantage of and being a partner in a relationship. Leave your husband hungry and dirty clothes with no place to live. Sell your breast milk so you can pay for clothes coaching. Yeah, I think that's the underlying message, Natasha. I enjoy grocery shopping, so I take on that task. Great point. Yep. And it's tough. Like, I feel, for me, in my situation, I feel guilty that my parents are having to help me right now. And I feel guilty that I am not the same person I was 10 years ago. I feel guilty that the surgery I just got didn't fix what they thought it was going to fix. But you have to figure out what the new normal is for me. And I understand like some couples can't overcome that new dynamic. And while it's sad, it is what it is. I just hung up my husband's apron. I bet Claude has something to say about that. Maybe you should do a reel, Jessica. I think Auntie Lushy should come back for the real situation. Yep, my relationship broke down. My chronic pain got worse, and I was able to do less and less. Yep, I understand that.
Like, laundry better be done. And you know what? My husband and I went through a time like this. And let me just tell you that the things that I wasn't able...
I say that not to dump on anybody. I'm saying that as a person, life is changing. And it's okay that there is a change and that it's not the end of the world. Although it's very painful sometimes when the changes that you can't control impact the people in the relationships that you had before. And you can move on. And I don't have all the answers. I'm just saying like, there's places for you to land in your new normal. And I hope that you can find things that don't continue to isolate you if you are experiencing like chronic stuff. My relationship also broke down when I was bedridden for 5 months. He broke up with me because I was too sick. I don't have a real response to Claude, just a photo shoot. That's true.
To do because I was focusing on growing my business. He did. He took our son to daycare. He picked him up. He made his lunch. He makes his lunch now. He goes to get groceries. He'll put gas in my car. That's a man. A man provides. A man protects. A man doesn't just go to bed whenever he's tired.
That's awesome, Lindsay. Lindsay said my husband has a chronic condition and I have some mental health challenges, and we make lots of compromises and give a lot of grace. I love that.
A man doesn't sleep through the night when the baby is waking up.
Sometimes you take turns. What if your partner, if you have a partner, what if your partner works 12 to 14-hour days and that is how y'all survive, and so you pick up the slack at night? It's not always an even trade-off. That I would think.
The mom is just doing it all by herself. A man doesn't let his wife go through the day without getting a workout in. How dare you be so selfish that you go to the gym every day and you get your pump on, but there's your wife barely hanging on and clawing for 45 minutes to do a workout. And ladies, how are you letting this happen? And if you are raising boys, please stop raising them on the tip. We can't do everything for them. We can't protect them from every little, and I'm talking about our boys, our sons.
Why are you so focused on boys and not just humans? I don't. Yep. I've had that conversation too, Elaine. What about the man's mental health? We don't know. Apparently they don't need to worry about mental health. A man can also nurture children. A woman can work. I know what it's like to work tired. Yeah, eclectic me, mom. That's good, Harper. When my kids were babies and I was breastfeeding, I did let husband sleep through the night because he worked full time and needed to be functional. It was a short phase and we survived. My partner works a dangerous and hazardous job. His rest is important to himself and others' safety. I never expect him to get up with a crying baby while on call. Oh my God, Melissa. Should it be all children? You know, apparently only the boys matter. So, no, only boys breastfeed. Apparently, yep. Y'all are going wild in the chat today.
We can't protect them from every injury, from every danger. We can't figure shit out for them and do everything for them and fix their problem.
Heather, have you covered Wes Watson before? I feel like Heather has. Maybe not. Heather is a really great creator. She covers coaches in kind of the scam space. So she does a lot of Amway coaching, Amway leaders, Fraser Brooks, all of like in that circle of stuff. But I feel like, why does the name Wes sound so familiar? You may have seen him being twisty on a TikTok or YouTube. He's pretty twisty. Oh, that's awesome, coconuts. I'm sorry, but Jack works 14-hour days, so if on the weekends he wants to sleep all day, guess what I'm going to let him? Yep. Jesse Lee hung out with Wes Watson in Florida? Oh, interesting.
For them. Because now they're going to grow up and be men who don't know how to fix their own problems, who don't know how to wash their own goddamn clothes.
Oh, I forgot to, I didn't mean to, I need to remember the list of bad words to take out. Sorry about that.
Much less raise a child, much less help you with household chores, considering they never had to do their own because mommy did it all. My husband's a gangster because he was basically abandoned at the age of 17 and had to figure out life on his own after that. So his shit is clean. First thing I noticed about him when I went to his apartment when I met him was that his shit was clean.
Good people can be messy too. People, okay, fine. Oh my God.
It was in order. It was organized.
What's she selling? Fear and suffering. She's selling. Oh, yep, Natasha, we've covered him before. Dang it. You're right. Yes. She really does have an air of superiority. She's selling her coaching services to help people lose weight and fix their mind. Here is, let me go over here because I can probably pop it up easier. Let's see. I'm going to open up my iPad real quick. Luna. All right, here we go. We're good to go. Okay. Glow up with Claude, sorry. And I'm going to share. Can I share this one? Edit. Tertiary? No. Secondary. There we go. This is Claude's website. Unlock an undeniable mind and body. Become the woman you admire today. Oh, center aligned. Can y'all just stop this when you do your websites, please? And a widow word. Come on, dude. Widow word. Like, why do these matter? This should be what I see first. Then your little points could be second. But I don't see this first because this is more bold. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a bad website. This is what she sells. Glow up with Claude in the kitchen. Glow up blueprint that guarantees success. Also guarantees is a different color, but it's not that different of a color, so it's like super hard to see. This is this color right here, and then this is a different color. Oh, they're already closing. Okay, I'm gonna have to catch up on the trial. So they have these transformations of people. Oh, my chat came up. Oh, I need to copy this on the other one. I'll have to put that in there. Edit. Edit widget. I'm just going to copy this and put it on the other one. Copy. Save. It'll pop up again. Down 20 pounds in 3 months. Down 20 pounds in 3 months. Down 60 pounds in 7 months. Down 16 pounds in 4 dress sizes in 3 months. Down 39 pounds in 6 months. Down 16 pounds. Like, it's just this over and over and over again. In a patriarchal society that suggests women I mean, it's just wild. Cool, Natalie. So this is her website. That's her flipping us off. So the glow up blueprint. Find your vision, identify the roadblock, which means to get it yelled at by Claude, implement new daily habits that Claude tells you what to do, and then you get yelled at if you don't do it, and then step 4, taste of success. Because obviously you can't fail if Claude is the one that is helping you be all the things. I'm going to put this little browser in Streamlabs, paste, add widget. There it is. Okay, the chat should come up on the screen above me. Let's go.
Nice closet, nice bedding. His bathroom was clean. And then, because he didn't have a car at the time, I drove his ass everywhere. He would make me breakfast. He would make sure that I was taken care of. He would give me massages. He would always make sure that I was fed. He cooked me breakfast, lunch, and dinner on some days. Some days I would pick.
So it's okay if your guy, your partner, doesn't have all the things. He just has to do enough that you say, oh, that's okay. I'd love to see Danielle look at her coaching page. Yep.
Him up and he would put breakfast in a little to-go container and bring it downstairs for me. But here's the thing. Women can do it all. We can. And we can do it much, much faster than any man can. I don't know what that gift is, but it just is the way that it is, especially when we become mothers. 2 hours all of a sudden becomes 4 hours, and we do what we could do in 6 hours in an hour and a half. But that doesn't mean.
No, I think she's about to throw him under the bus. Well, she oh. I wish my ex had done that stuff when I drove him to and from work.
We want to, and that doesn't mean that we should. But the more of these little tit vagina men that we have around who don't do anything.
You're using body parts again as an insult, and I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't get it. She sounds exhausting to be around. Are you doing enough to be worthy of my presence? I don't know how to turn this on silent. Hold on. Do not disturb. Sorry, chat. I'm just trying to turn this on. Do not disturb. Okay, it's on everything now. My bad. Rookie mistake. Why would she use her own body parts as an insult? Because it's Claude. I don't know.
Really, you're not.
Is she trying to be the female red pill person? I'm confused. I think probably.
Providing financially. You're not providing emotionally. You're not You're not able to protect me because either A, you're too weak or you're too fat. You don't know how to do shit around the house. You don't help me with the kids. What the are you doing around here then? And ladies, what the are you doing around there then? Yes, in a relationship, as a man and a woman, we do have jobs. We do have things we have to do, but that differs between each couple. But those policies and those things need to be established. And guys, men, respectfully, get off the tit. Get off of it.
Respectfully? You mean disrespectfully, right? And you continue to use body parts that you have as insults to other people. So, like, what is respectful about any of this conversation? I don't get it.
We are not.
It is giving Andrew Tate vibes.
Here to be your mommies. We're not here to do your laundry for you and cook for you every day and watch your children while you gallivant around town trying to figure out your life. Pull up. And ladies, please stop accepting this behavior. You are not here to mother grown-ass men. And may I challenge you to mother your sons a little less on the tit. Get them off. Raise independent men who will know how to do their own laundry, cut their own food.
Do 2-year-olds know how to cut their own food? What? What are we saying here? Sometimes kids need help, and like kids should be able to eat. And if they need some help, like making sure the pieces are small enough so they don't choke on it, like, oh, that's bad. It feels like Claude has experiences of judging other people and not liking how their children are, and then seeing what they do with their children, and then she's saying, oh, that must be bad because I don't like it. And so then we have come up with rules about what men or boys or whatever can and cannot do to actually be a worthy man in the growing up process. I enjoy doing some extra house stuff for my husband when I know he's had a tough day, and he does the same for me. This is so strange. I don't really understand her point here. I don't think there's a lot of logic, Heather. I think so. I think she absolutely does, Antoinette. I can't disagree with it though, and now that it was said out loud, I think it is and has been a thing, just not a technical term with it. Yeah, Shelby. Shelby, we've also got a soundbite. Oh, we'll have to find a soundbite. I'll have to do it later. We're gonna get the soundbite from Hook. Don't mess with me, I'm a lawyer. So whenever you come in the chat and other lawyers come in the chat, we can play it. My boys are 9 and 10. They cook, clean, and do their own laundry. They also cry sometimes, and that's okay. I will cuddle them for as long as they'll let me. Heck yes, Brandy Lee. And yes, Hannah's right. She very much hates fat women. We are always doing nice things for each other. Sometimes that's doing the laundry or cooking or cleaning or baking yummy treats. I love that. Yep.
Will know how to take care of another woman. Your sons will never figure out how to take care of another woman if a woman is always taking care of him. A grown man should not be driving his girlfriend's car, his wife's car, because he doesn't have one, or whatever the reason is.
Have you ever heard of a car accident when you have to put your car in the shop, or it gets totaled and then you only have one car, or you have 0 cars because you only had one car in the first place? Like, what are we talking about? Oh, am I missing the point? Then make a better point. Careful, Claude, your internalized misogyny is showing. Yes. Yep.
A wife should never go a day without the 45 minutes she deserves to work out. Split the responsibilities evenly for...
See, she's mentioned working out twice, so that's the only self-care that Claude thinks is something that you should be pursuing. Forget reading. Forget a delicious snack. Forget sitting on the couch. Forget just going outside and enjoying the weather, not doing anything wild. You gotta be working out. What if you are married and both cars are both partners? Then yeah. You're not following the right program, Jessica. But what if I don't want to work out as a wife? Yep.
Sake. And that goes on both of us. That goes on both sexes, men and women. Women, we need to hand the penises back to the men, and men, take your penises back and get off the tit. And
what? Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell. We're stuck here now. What?
You must be improving yourself so a man will want to do things for you. Yes, Clocka, I think that's exactly what she's saying. It is 100%. Welcome to Claude. She posts this on the internet. Live chat is not here for this, so if you're watching this on the replay and you made it this far, hello. If you are wondering like where this is coming from up here, it's the live chat should populate after a couple of hours, so you can pull that up and watch it. Sometimes it's a lot better to digest this with with the live chat, and the live chat's bringing in a lot of incredible points. Is she married to Mr. Potato Head, just switching parts? She's very rude, and yeah, and intersex people don't count as in Claude's world. Claude's world, yes.
women, get the guy off the tit. Like, physically remove him off the tit. This is a joint effort. Love you. See you next time. If you don't follow me on Instagram at Glow Up with Claude. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Share the episode with everyone you know if you found this helpful, if you found it inspiring.
It found me inspiring or inspired to speak up against all of this, Claude. That's what it inspired me to do. And also, this is fair use. Have the day you deserve, Claude.
If you found any value at all in the Claude Code episode 2, share it, announce it to everybody. Go follow me, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next week for episode 3. What will we talk about? I don't know. Love you guys.
All right. I think that's enough for me for today. I was like, we can get through 3 episodes. No, we cannot. But you know what we can do? We can play our song if I can find it.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it!
We might need to get a spicier commentary from Karina and Jessica on the next episode, because we could probably do 1 episode with all 3 of us and have enough commentary, and then we could like stop it at an hour or so, you know what I mean? But Karina might throw something at her computer, or might throw her computer if she got ragey enough. Hand back the penis wants everyone to do what she wants, even though she herself doesn't have one. Contradiction much. Yep. Nope, I'm unfollowing right now. I was going to walk, but walk a lot. Maybe you need some Cheetos. If y'all don't know, Jessica has an Instagram where she makes anti-MLM content, and also Auntie Lushy, our resident zombie queen, also streams here sometimes, and she's working on her own channel. She made a post. It was about Claude, right? It basically saying that women who I don't know, eating Cheetos in a bathing suit or something, and so that's the picture I share all the time on our cover images, is the one of Jessica, who posted that on her feed. Oh my god, no, I don't remember that song. Oh my god. No, ma'am, I was not inspired, nor did I find it helpful. I'm not sorry that I'm not sorry that I'm not sorry about it either. Oh, Claude, you need a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. We need that commercial when we talk about Beachbody or a health and wellness multi-level marketing company or rep. I'll touch base with Jessica and Karina and see when they can stream. You know what we could do? Whenever Karina's available, Karina could come here. And then now Jessica has a green screen, so we could all just be on the front, raging with the video behind us. We could do it. She said fat people can't be happy in a bathing suit. And we know that is a lie on her part. Also, Jessica and Karina? I don't know. I want to do the TikTok tunnel lady too. She went on a rant about Cheetos. Yes. Hi, Sam. We're just ending the stream. I hope you're well. I did. If y'all, I'm posting 1 old stream a week where I've condensed it to under an hour. So if you enjoy those, or if you want to be able to support my channel, you can like this stream and subscribe, or even go to the ones I'm posting once a week. They're there if you like shorter content, and I'm going to start recording with Ava. I just have to talk to Jessica about scripts and stuff like that. So I'm working on more stuff for y'all. Thank you for hanging out. How do they quantify what fat is? Wear the bikini. Yep. The pool is in my backyard, so I don't wear one half the time. Let's go. I'm allergic to bathing suits. They make me swell. Oh no. Thanks for hanging out. Is today Monday? Today is Monday. I think Aaron's going live tonight at 6 Central, 4 Pacific. So definitely go check those out. Heather might be going live too. And I don't know. Go support a creator that you like, and I'll see you later. Jessica, I'm going to text you. Okay. Goodbye.